Hello, welcome to another episode of This, That, and the Other. And today I'm going to talk about another movie I watched recently. Got a hold of the DVD for it. It's called Whip It. About a high school girl growing up in a small town in Texas that doesn't quite know what she's going to be doing with her life. She's working a job in the local restaurant as a waitress, and she in a store, and some girls give her some flyers for tryouts for roller derby. So her and her friend do a road trip out to Austin, Texas for her to try out. And with her speed, she ends up making the team. They do not know that she's underage. You're supposed to actually be 21 to be in that roller derby league. But anyway, she fools them, and her mother was determined to keep entering her into beauty contests, and she really did not like doing them in the first place. So anyway, she sneaks off with a friend to that place, and after she makes a team, she takes like buses sometimes to Austin, and there's a senior citizen group that takes buses to there to play bingo, and she gets on that bus. She gets a ride with that group, and she plays roller derby. Her friend, played by Alia Shawkat, she comes along sometimes to watch her. This movie stars Ellen Page, who is from Canada. The actress is from Canada, and she was actually 22 years old when she did the movie, but she was playing the part of a 17-year-old. And the movie, it's the first movie ever directed by Drew Barrymore. As a matter of fact, Drew Barrymore plays one of the skaters, and there's also Juliette Lewis. It's this skater for an opposing team, a team that keeps winning the championship every year. She's also in this movie. They call her Drew Barrymore's roller derby name Smashley Simpson. Ellen Page's character, that her roller derby name is Babe Ruthless. She's one of the jammers that passes the defensive players to score points. She's one of the fastest ones, and she's week after week sneaking off to Austin. Parents, she fools her parents by telling them she's taking an SAT course, and which is not really the case. And mother, finally, some pictures come out that this picture right there is a poster for the roller derby league, and her mother ends up seeing that picture, and her mother's like, "This is your SAT course," and she tells her parents she's in love with the roller derby, and she ends up having to her and her friend once go off to one of her events, and because her friend's her driver, and the building they're doing the roller derby in some old warehouse, and I guess it's not in the best of condition, and the fire marshal has been wanting to close the thing down, and they show up, and the police show up, and Ellen Page disappears off of the boy that she falls in love with, Landon Pigg, who is actually a singer, and I think that was his first acting debut. But anyway, her friend gets bored waiting for her, and starts drinking some beer, and then a police officer um, catches her, arrests her friend for being underage and drinking, and Ellen Page makes it home. Her parents had gotten a phone call from her friend's parents that she had been arrested for, and so the parents are like, what's going on here, and then it got revealed that she's in this roller derby league, and her she has to go tell the team that she's only 17 years old, and they basically said, you can't be in this roller derby on this roller derby team unless you get your parents' permission. And her, she's having trouble with her mother agreeing to. Her mother wants her to be a beauty contest winner instead of what she is, and her dad ends up watching some stuff online, and he I guess Googles roller derby and finds her, and sees how good his daughter is at it, and he talks to his wife and says, this if this makes our daughter happy, and then the mother finally just reluctantly agrees to let her go ahead and play in the champ, because that was what they were. The whole thing was she had to quit, and this is right before the championship. They were in the championship and they really needed her, and her dad ended up getting all the girls from the roller derby team. He drove in his van up to see his daughter and convince her to come back to the team and be ready for the championship. And her mother reluctantly just lets her go ahead and play, and she gives this championship team a good contest. They end up losing to that team, so that team wins it again. But there's also Jimmy Fallon that's also in that movie that plays the announcer for the whole roller derby thing itself. But I thought it was a good movie. She ends up after high school deciding to just move to Austin, Texas, and begin a different life, get out of that small town that she's always been wanting to get out of. And that's basically the summary of the movie. I enjoyed it very much. I used to watch Roller Jam. It was on in the early 2000s. I really liked it. And this Roller Jam, you had like men and women that were on the teams. You had women skating the first and third periods, and men would skate the second and fourth. But I mean, this was just basically a women's roller derby league, and most of the roller derby leagues are women. There are men's leagues also, and then there are some combined leagues as well in other places. But I did see that there is a roller derby league in Fredericksburg, Virginia, for one, and they're all over the country in different places. It would take too long for me to read every place, and some of these leagues may be defunct by now anyway, not even be around anymore. It's more of a show. It's not a type of sport where you're going to see it where the information is going to be on the sports page about it or anything. It's more of a, I don't know how to say it. It's more of a like an act and stuff. Kind of a lot of stuff I think is staged. Of course, not all of it. I mean, it is rough. I mean, they do get hurt playing that. Some get broken bones or out for the rest of the season, that kind of stuff. But anyway, that's what I had to say about that movie Whip It. Worth watching. Get a hold of it. Can order it. I guess you can order off of Amazon or off of eBay or wherever other places as well. I guess also you can probably get it online if you want to pay to watch the movie. Different different places to see this. But anyway, I'm looking for ideas on shows to do in the future. My show is mainly about preserving history, especially obscure aspects of history. And with that being said, like, subscribe, share. As always, thanks for watching.